Hi, I'm Marty Nimco. This is another of my fictional short stories. This one is called Retiring. I finally had to face the truth. My decades as a career counselor have yielded a net negative. I made job seekers look superior to better candidates, not just putting their best face on their pockmarked work history, but sometimes giving a facelift. And in helping people choose a career, the predictive validity of career counseling is too low. Plus, I felt I had to work within my clients' values and not superimpose my own, even when I felt mine were wiser. So I retired. Not a glide path. I jumped off the cliff. But what was I going to do now? Sure, I'd sleep later, linger over coffee, and take longer walks, maybe play pickleball. But I also decided to clean up my life's messes, finally do my will, do a death clean out where I gave away my lifetime of stuff to Goodwill, and more difficult, try to resolve the decades-long estrangement with my son. Phone calls and Zooms failed, so I decided to drive cross-country to see him in Berkeley. On the way, I would check out high school basketball games, botanic gardens, and dive bars. Justin and I had been close until college, where he became radicalized. My mistake was to argue with him. I wish I had the restraint to let him find his path. But he continued for decades now to nurse his grievance that I had, quote, denied his agency. I suspect that more is going on, but much as I tried, I could unearth nothing. So off I drove. When I finally reached Berkeley, I saw why he chose to live there from the moment I entered the city. Its sign, entering Berkeley, had Ohlone territory underneath. Ohlone Indians who occupied there. Of course, I was even more nervous when I knocked on his door, and his flat expression didn't help. All the back and forth that followed reduced to this. He's proud to be a leftist and derided my moderation as wimpiness. Silence is violence, and an assault on my rectitude. Even though I had avoided political discussion for 30 years now, we parted agreeing that we would try again sometime, although we knew that was unlikely. I'm back home and bored. I may avoid the ethical worries I had about career counseling by coaching other seniors on how to wisely fill their days. In any event, that's retiring. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And certainly would welcome you taking a look at any of my 36 books. Perhaps most relevant to this is work stories, I guess, or relationship stories, but all 36 are on Amazon. In any event, I thank you for watching. I am Marty Nimco.